Hello again, everybody. Zack Attack is here with my review of the 47th Annual CMA Awards taking place tonight, Wednesday, November 6, 2013, from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee. Overall, my thoughts on tonight's show. I usually make award show reviews for other shows like the VMAs and the Grammys. I've never made a CMA review, but I want to make one this time around. My thoughts on tonight's show. Someone say like, "Oh, country's not country anymore." It's like all these crossover people. But I like it though. It's a decent show tonight. Decent performances, great fun moments, especially from the hosts. I like the host of this show. So let's get rolling here with the awards. Before I do that though, I have a personal experience. I am from Michigan, but I traveled to Nashville. I actually went to the CMAs in 2010. I went to the 44th Annual Awards back in 2010, and I got to watch the red carpet. You can actually buy tickets. Fans can buy tickets for the show. I think it was like $150 for cheap seats. It was a lot of money. Gas, 9-hour drive from Michigan to Tennessee, but it was a fun trip. Got to see the show from the nosebleeds, but still, it was a great experience. And seeing an award show live, it was pretty cool. And when you walked in, you get a program. This is from the 45th Annual. A lot of people who got to go to the award show got a program like this for the night, saying 47th Annual. But like I said, this is from my personal experience of going 3 years ago. Now, 3 years ago. Let's focus on tonight's winners. Focus on, first off, the multiple winners. The number that was the most won. No one won more than 2 awards tonight. 3 if you count from a special award that was presented. 2 awards were handed out to the same song, Best Music Video, and Vocal Event of the Year. 2 wins for Taylor Swift, Tim McGraw, and Keith Urban. They were duetting in that one. Of course, Highway Don't Care. Very sad song and video as well. And so they won 2 awards for that. Taylor can say she's won 3 awards tonight. She won 2 for the duet of that, the vocal event and video for Highway Don't Care. But she also won a special award, the Pinnacle Award. And no one said this on this presentation with all these people like Master Flash and George Strait and Brad Paisley and Keith Urban and all these people that Taylor opened up for, Tim and Faith as well. I forgot to mention that this award, this Pinnacle Award, the Special Achievement Award, has only been presented one other time. Garth Brooks, 2005. So it was the only time, second time it was presented. And Taylor Swift gets it. That's like huge. To be only the second one to get this award, and the first one after Garth Brooks, that's huge. Huge, huge, huge. So congrats to Taylor. I don't care what people say about her. But oh, she can't sing and all that. I like Taylor. I've seen her in concert. She's not the best singer in the world, but she's a decent singer. And she projects her music and she writes right messages for her white age group. So there you go. And I went to see Taylor Swift. A man wore a pink t-shirt that said, "We're man, listen to Taylor Swift." Real man, listen to Taylor Swift. That's what the t-shirt said. So anyways, I'm going to take a lot of flack for saying this, but hey, I like Taylor. She's hot and she's a decent singer. She's a great interpreter. Let's say that much for her songwriting. Also 2 wins for the Florida-Georgia line. Big night for them, winning Single of the Year for Cruz. Well deserved. As a disc jockey, I like Cruz, and the crowd loves it too. When I play Cruz, it's a decent song. Decent crossover too, remix from Nelly. But hey, I like the original. Also winning Best Vocal Duo, beating Thompson Square. I'm not. Thompson Square is cool, but I have no significant hits. They only just gave the award to Thompson Square because there's no other good duos out. But now Flo Jones Line's big, they gave it to them. So yeah, I like them. So, Blake Shelton also won 2 as well. He won the Album of the Year for Based on a True Story. He said I saw the red carpet show tonight at GAC. He said if there was one award he would like to win the most, it would have been Album of the Year. Based on a True Story, won that. He also won Best Male Vocalist. And his wife won again for Best Female Vocalist. That leads to the single winners. People who won only 1 award. Miranda winning 1 for Female Vocalist. Little Big Town winning again for Best Vocal Group. I Drive Your Truck, Lee Brice's song, written by others, won the Song of the Year. That was a shocker in my opinion. But it's a good song though, nevertheless. And, of course, the big one. Entertainer of the Year. Some people thought Blake was going to repeat. He won it last year. Luke won it at the ACMs earlier this year. I don't think anybody won it 2 years in a row since Kenny. Like 2 consecutive years. Like Kenny won it 3 years in a row. No one's won it 3 consecutive years since Kenny. Or any consecutive years. So the sentimental favorite won George Strait winning Entertainer of the Year tonight. Sentimental favorite because a lot of people he's going on his farewell tour. I always use farewell with parentheses because people that say, "Oh, I'm going away," they don't really go away. They're like, "Oh, I'm going away, but now I'm back." People like Cher, Kiss, Alabama. People say, "Oh, I'm going away, farewell tour." They come back. George is still gonna make music, but he's not doing that much. So he's like the sentimental favorite, and there's no shame in losing to George Strait. He is the king of country music. So nobody had no shame on losing to him. So there you go. Those are the awards that are presented live. Now it's time for my awards, the Zack Attack Awards. If you've seen my V Baby View, I always hand out my own little awards for my favorite moments of the show. Best hosts / best opening monologue, Carrie Underwood and Brad Paisley. They've hosted this 6 years now, and they are my favorite award show hosts. They have great chemistry together, great comedic timing, and they just make a great couple. If they weren't married to other people, I think they would marry each other. That's what my dad always says. In the opening segment, I always look forward to the opening monologue every year, and once again, they killed it with the opening monologue with the guitar and the parodies of songs. Kicking off with a little parody of Why Can't We Be Friends? I should have known that feuding would come into play with Zach Brown's feud with Luke Bryan. That's my kind of night, and they actually hugged doing that. And I like the fake feud cards they were handing out from Kelly Pickler, giving like a feud card with Kelly Clarkson feuding with Reba, who's a mother-in-law now because she married her son. And Kenny Rogers, who was there for a tribute, got handed Brad Paisley. That was a kind of a. And then Brad was like, Kenny Rogers! I like that. But my favorite parts of the monologue were the Obamacare parody. Got it right on the fucking money. I should have guessed they were going to do an Obamacare parody. I loved it. But Carrie's like saying, I can't get on. And, do it. Obamacare by morning. Amarillo by morning parody. That was funny. But my other favorite moment of the skit was the Blurred Lines parody. God, they made a lot of comments about Miley Cyrus. A lot of making fun of her. And even talking to Taylor Swift, Brad said to Taylor, I'm glad that you have grown up so maturely and now have truck teddy bears. Basically saying, Taylor, thanks for growing up not like Miley. Thank you for growing into a beautiful young lady with grace and elegance and not going cuckoo like Miley. So they kind of mentioned Miley and they even had Brad wearing the Blurred Lines outfit, which he should have worn during this segment. The parody of Blurred Lines. Duck Lines. With the cast of Duck Dynasty. Willie, Jace, and their wives, Sadie. The daughter was there, but Corey and Missy were in this segment, and that was hilarious. Brad trying to sing like Robin, but it was a fun little parody, and I loved it. That was my favorite. That was my other favorite part of the opening monologue. I always like the parodies every year, so once again, they nailed it. And like I said, I like the other segments too. And I think we're doing one of those bright, flowery pants that Carrie wore. Nice pants, Carrie. Performance-wise, my favorite performance tonight. It's tough to say. Overall, my favorite performance. So I'll say it in categories. Best party performance. Best rockin' performance. Luke Bryan's opening with That's My Kind of Night. I was hoping he was going to do one. I like That's My Kind of Night. I've been getting good reception for that everywhere. People like dancing to that song. With Little Flora Jones line, tall stage, sneaking him in the middle of the song with Cruz. I like that opening number. And I also like Luke's other song, which won my personal award for most powerful performance, going to his song "Drink a Beer," which is about his brother and sister. I like the lyrics about somebody who died, like going to this pier and like a drink a beer, drink a beer to the memories, like cheers. I like I'm not the biggest fan of sad songs because I don't play them as much, but I like that song though. I think it's gonna mean a lot to people. That song is very powerful song, and worst performance, I can't really say because if you've seen all my other reviews, I always criticize people for bad song choices. Like Van Perry, I'm not the biggest fan of their song. Like I said, I like sad songs, but not that much. I only like a select few sad, moody, slow songs. Like I like Little Big Town song "Sober." I like that one. I like the meaning of that song. And but LBT song was good, but I don't like Casey Musgrave's song that much. I like her other songs, Blowing Smoke and Merry Go Round, but her song that I Follow Your Arrow, it's just, like I said, too slow for me. Um, Also, best tribute, tough to say because I had two tributes tonight, but I think the George Jones tribute was pretty good. With George Strait singing with Alan Jackson, He Stopped Loving Her Today. And the Kenny Rogers tribute with Rascal Flatts and Jennifer Nettles. And Darius Welker at the end of the show was pretty good. I'm trying to categorize this right. The most unwanted presenter, bitch Diddy. I mean, P. Diddy. What the fuck? Why the hell was P. Diddy there to present a goddamn award? I'm sorry, but I'm not the biggest fan of P. Diddy. He's like, oh, I like country music. He's basically kissing country music's ass. I don't think he's sincere about liking country music. He just wants fucking TV time. He wants to be on TV because his career's fucking dead and he knows it. He wants to jump on a bandwagon. You know what I mean? Nelly did a duet with Florida Georgia Line Cruise remix. He did some with Tim McCorkle's over and over again. The Cruise remix was Nelly's first time doing country because he did over and over again with Tim McGraw 10 years ago. But I think P. Diddy was just jumping on the bandwagon. When I saw him, I was like, what the fuck is he doing there? He's not wanted. I know there's other people that are from different genres down there performing, like Dave Grohl performed with Zach Brown Band, decent song as well. Kind of a rock, but I kind of like it. Hunter Hayes performing with Jason Mraz. I think Hunter was off key. Not normal for him, but still decent performance nonetheless. So you had a lot of other, like, different genre people there. Not from the country genre, but P. Diddy did not need to be there. I don't know why the fuck they invited P. Diddy. Why was he invited? Why was he even let in the building? I wish someone would have kicked his ass. I'm just not a big bitch Diddy fan. Just make fun of him a lot. Like, if Kim Kardashian was there, I would have gone more nuts because I hate that bitch. I hate that whore. I like they made fun of Kim Kardashian too. I like that too. During the opening segment too. But the kid names. Anyway, and I'll leave you with this. The performances were mixed well. I think Keith Urban and Miranda Lambert's performance, I like that performance too. We Were Us, but I think the vocals were too low in the mix. That's just my own opinion. But the other songs were mixed pretty well. Eric Church's new song was kind of too noisy. It was way up on the music. Like I said, same with Keith and Miranda. Vocals were too low in the mix. That's just my opinion. But overall, decent night, great music, and great fun, and decent awards. Congrats to all the winners. And that is it for my CMA review for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. With that in mind, you've all been attacked by the review from Zach. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night, everybody. See you later. Yeah.